out.
I did that on purpose. You know that.
Yeah. Alright, this is Xander from Chippy Candies. Today's Monday. Last week we were talking about what was in our bag. Marche joined us Tuesday and she had some art stuff and apple juice in hers. Wednesday, Cheyenne, she had pizza and oranges and Pokemon cards. I love her bag. Thursday, Raven joined us. She had a doll that was so awesome, a coffin, blood, and then Thursday, that one guy, he just had some boring schoolwork and a phone and glasses. Wasn't that interesting?
Ball, quick, show the ball.
The ball just attacked me.
Ball.
Today, this week, we're going to be talking about what happened when we were a kid, what we thought was true when we were a kid and turned out not to be. For example, when I was little, I lived where a barn was, and I would climb up into like the upper area of the barn, which was just like planks, and I would walk across them, and my mom would always scream for me to get down. And one day I fell from them into the goat pen, which luckily was cleaned out just a few hours ago, and there was no shit, and I didn't land in goat crap. We had like 3 goats, and I used to ride goats when I was little.
Fuck this.
Let's see. When I was little, I thought I could fly or at least walk on air, because like I would jump and then I feel like here's the ground, and then I feel like I land on the air, and then I'd go up another step. There was one time during the winter we had like this really deep slope, and we would go down, and we didn't know that there was a thorn bush at the end because we never really got all the way down because there was a bunch of crap there, and I landed into the thorn bush. Let's see. There's the Junk Creek in the forest out back. There was a creek, and there was old toys, clothes that were torn to shreds, a washing machine, a bunch of crap. There's a big tree that I used to hang out around. I would never tell anyone where it was. We would just hang out there. The garden. Yeah, there was this garden on a slope like this, and right around here there was spinach in a box raised up, and it would come back every year, and like it was snowing one year, so I thought it would move down, but it actually moved up the hill for some reason. Let's see. Moved up the hill. Big tree garden. Oh yeah, when I was in middle school, we had a ice cream day, and we ended up having an ice cream fight. Got in lots of trouble then. Also, when I was in middle school, I played the bass guitar. Oh yeah, back when I was really little, I cut my foot, like I nearly took off my whole heel, and like a puddle of blood was forming, and I was just like cooking or getting something to eat, and I noticed that my foot was bleeding. I go over to my dad, and I'm like, Dad, my foot's bleeding. And he'd come up to me, and he didn't really look at me. He was just like watching TV. He was like, okay, go get it fixed. And I'd like tell him again, Dad, my foot's bleeding. And he looks down, and there's like a puddle of blood like this big. And he's like, oh no.
It's Friday. It's Friday.
And one last thing, when I was in middle school, we had a set of bleachers that we had to sit in until a certain time before we were allowed to go to our classes. And while we were waiting to go to class, there was this really big guy his nickname was Big D. He was like 3-4 times as big as me. Like this way, not this way. He was about my height. And he was at the top of it. He was at the top level, and he tripped and fell all the way down the stairs. It was a big Stop laughing.
It's fucking hilarious.
And
Imagine a small snowball just going down the hill like.
and everyone was like, "What the hell is that? Was that thunder?" And then we noticed that there's a big blob at the end. He's like, "Oh, Big D."
Run, Indiana Jones, run, Dad.
I think that's it for today. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be going to the Bahamas
Damn it.
Thursday. I'm gonna be leaving Wednesday and then getting on a plane Thursday. So I'm gonna be recording everything this week ahead of time and hopefully be able to post on time on every day. So hopefully that'll all work out. I guess that's it.